Rahul here, Punch Up Boxing here with Johnny Clark after your first televised show on DAZN. How ecstatic are you?
Yeah, over the moon, mate. Over the moon. Really happy with how the show went. Top to bottom, I think everyone performed well. Couple of stoppages could have been had a little bit earlier to take the pressure off finishing late, but no, it was a great show.
Yeah, we just start down at the bottom. You know, we had a couple of debutants that looked good. Harvey Smith, I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, he impressed me.
Kate McLaren's entered the mix in the women's game. Obviously Lily Winch carries on the progress. Yeah, going to see all of them out again on your next show?
A couple of them, yeah. We're trying to keep it a bit different, you know. Like I think when I see promoters put up the same posters, it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? So I want to keep it fresh. I wanted to make it a night out. I wanted to make it a night out that people enjoy coming to. And if it's always the same fighters, they might get a bit bored. So I keep it fresh. Maybe if it's two people that have been on the show, they can fight each other. That's slightly different, isn't it? Because the crowd know, oh, it's a good show. We'll go there, you know, and get looked after. So, yeah, but we're trying to keep it fun and exciting. So we're going to keep it changing.
Okay. I know you don't normally like to give fighters like tune-ups, but a couple had to. Lily's one was, I guess, the bill was put by Eddie.
No. This when they come in here, it's all on top tier. Okay. Yeah, so there's no, like I said, it works well for everyone. They haven't got to pay him. He hasn't got to pay me. We do it on a ticket deal with small hall, and from top to bottom, everyone gets treated the same, you know. So he come on, he got the same love as everyone else, and I think the others respect that, you know. And he come on and shows the others how it's done. Sells a lot of tickets, performs very well, you know, and does all the media coverage, and is saying that they can look up to, even though he's only young. It's still how he conducted himself. I think was brilliant, and the others obviously need to follow that if they want to be on matchroom shows.
Yeah, indeed. Well, the two title fights. I thought the super middleweight fight was a banger. I mean, that guy Sam Smith, all the way from Cornwall, what a story.
Yeah.
Always came in as the opponent, but almost a Rocky type story. Got that win. Did you think the scorecards were fair?
You can't get dropped that many times and win, can you? That's the truth. Don't like to say it, but I thought just had more variety in shots. S.A. Smith hurt James a lot, and it was the right winner. You know, I'm not going to sit here and back my friend and obviously I promote him really without a contract, you know, but he'll be back, OZZY, you know what I mean? But the right winner, performed very well. He come in and had a war with a matchroom boy in my last show, and George Liddard, so he deserved that opportunity, and I've worked hard for it to get him that opportunity because the board kept turning him down because of his record, and now look at him, he's a champion. So it just goes to show, as long as people are willing and willing to fight someone with a winning record and not a journeyman, that's the outcome.
That said, I was impressed by OZZY. Apart from like the knockdowns, he showed a lot of good stuff in there, and
as expected, you know, that's what you get with him. Whether it's a journeyman, a top fighter in Grant Dennis or S.A. Smith, you know, he'll put it all on the line, and he's just a brawler, isn't he? He's definitely ain't someone you want to argue with in a pub, you know. But he's a classy guy, he's a family guy, and that's the upsetting thing, you know. Like his kids come to the weigh-in, his kids come to the media days. His wife, you know, broke her foot, and then he's doing all the work, and then he's doing the boxing training, and then this, and put a lot into it, and as the families do, and then the heartbreak. But hopefully, it still gives the kids that little bit of direction. Like, look, you win, lose or draw, you just got to pick yourself up and keep going. You know, like the mum's broke the foot, you carry on, don't you? You know, someone steps in and helps you, and everyone ups their roles in their house. And what he's done out there today, should be proud of. You know, I was proud of him. I was gutted, but I was proud of him.
And I spoke to him after, and he didn't seem too down. I mean, he's very stoic. He said, I ain't going to cry about this. I'll get back in, learn from my mistakes, and go again.
Well, listen, he wants to fight. People didn't want to fight him. Now they've seen that, they might want to fight him. You know, the story don't end there with him, does it? S.A. Smith's lost his last fight. The next fight, he's a champion. So there you go, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. What about Elliot Whale? Is it first step to stardom for him?
I believe so. You know, there's something special in him. I've seen him box, and then he posted a few clips online saying he was disheartened with the sport. This was a long time ago. I think he's changed management, moved away from his kids, and he showed people, like, when you make sacrifices, this is the outcome. And then his aura about him I just felt like you're something special, like the Ursus. You know, you feel like you're the special ones in the small hall that need to be picked up, and the only way to do that is by investing in yourself, sponsors coming on board for you, and then being main events, and then that's it. Now they're in the eyes. It's main event, and lucky enough, it's on DAZN. So a lot of people would have seen that, and hopefully, like a promoter comes along and says, "Look, I think we've got something good here," and nicks him. I'm absolutely fine with that. I have no financial gain from that happening for him. I just get a good reputation of putting a good show with good boxers, so a lot of people will keep watching, and then the next Elliot will come on my show and get picked up. That's the aim.
Yeah, and that's why these different tiers are so important.
Top tier.
What can we expect for the next show? Is it super middleweight tournament?
Yeah, it's super middleweight tournament. 4 lads on it, all with winning records, all big boys, and all bangers. So that'll be quite exciting. And I'm not bored of promoting, but I want to change it up a little bit, you know, keep every show a little bit different. Had Matchroom lads on, that was a lovely little change. And now it's, you know, a couple of little titles, you know, a couple of debuts, female fighters. But the next one I thought was going to be exactly the same, you know, so I needed to change it up. So if I put a little tournament in there, and last fight will be the final, I think that could be a whole different vibe for the night. It worked on my first show, so I wanted to bring it back.
Yeah, fantastic. But you got Crocker and Papadopoulos too.
Yeah, that's the headline.
Any other title fights we can expect?
Well, we're going to have a look at it because 2 of the boys lost tonight, so they're going to be in line for a title. It's just the way boxing is, and you never can promise anything until you see the result. And yeah, it was written down in pencil, but I have to rub that out and see what happens now.
All right. Any idea what you'll do next year?
Yes, 4 shows booked in, but obviously shows are self-funded at the moment with the losses. So if I get a TV deal, then I'll probably do 8. Yeah.
Obviously, we don't expect you to tell us your business, but did DAZN say that they might be coming back to you, or they'll speak to you after this?
I didn't want to speak to them after this. If I'm being honest, I wanted to show them what I'm made of, and then I want to speak to them, because right now they probably just think, you know, look, this wannabe Eddie Earn, you know, like, what's he going to do? You know, and if I deliver a show like I did, I know that I'm pretty sure they should have me back. You know, and to talk to them before I delivered would have been silly by me. So I wanted to show them the level, collab with them, and, you know, they accepted a lot of my collabs because they were outstanding footage. So now I've shown them that, and let's see what happens.
Wow, I'm super excited for you. Yeah.
Thank
you and Abdul, don't forget us lonely media people when you're the next Eddie Hearn.
All right. Mind the shot.
No.
Mind the shot.
Hey, look.
There you go.
There's my little Frank Smith.
There you go.
Future assistant in the world of top tier.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny.
Can't do it
thank you as ever.
Thank you.
I'll see you in about 6 weeks.
6 weeks. There you go.